I think the early writers looked more toward the past, and I think that contemporaries are looking more on a much, much wider contemporary frame or more futuristically. And that's a good question. I hadn't really thought about that. But I think that there was that sense as literature developed in this country that there was that stage as a country that is a post-colonial country, right? We were colonized, we overthrew it, we did what post-colonial people do. You reach into the past and bring it forward. So if you look at the early literature of the 19th century, 18th century actually, and you look at the way that upstate New England was drawing on the Dutch past, and you look at the way that different parts of the country were bringing the past into their literature and how that had to kind of fuse into what it was doing, there was that reaching back. And I think that as areas settled, as they moved out, like Ohio did and as the Midwest states developed, once they were anchored, they're kind of reaching into their past. What do you go back and pull up into what you're doing? The influx then of a lot of people moving in from other places and being a part of what we do. I look at, for example, at the NEOM-FA program, and a lot of people are from all over the place bringing in, and that's wonderful. The way that regions and areas have a sense of themselves. New York it's New York. It's New York. You're a New York writer, or you're a West Coast writer. And in between, there's all these other things. I'm a Chicago writer, but I don't know. I mean, there's great writers in Pittsburgh. That's still a little east, and we know we're better than Indiana, but oh my gosh, Chicago's out there, and it's like, well, there's Kentucky. How we want to do that? It's kind of funny. And then we do the same thing with cities here. We're always trying to categorize ourselves and get on some kind of list up and down. And that, I think, is a funny Midwestern thing, how we kind of define ourselves that way.